Hello and welcome to RPR, Rapid Pixel Racing, GP1 No Assist. I am your host Dixie Hobo and we are joined here, we are all here in Spa for round 18 of the season. Only 4 races to come, so it's getting quite hot and heavy in the standings. We saw it was been from El Stefano there, but we'll crack on and we're going to go straight into the drivers and teams standings. First with the drivers. Leading the way is Jack with 297.5 points. Warden is in second with 286. We have Johnny Stokes in third with 262. Avi is in fourth with 196. We have Mr. James Owl in fifth with 90. Sixth place is Scotty with 87. Robson Racer is in seventh with 73. Speedy number 25 is in eighth with 59 points. In ninth place we have Chubb with 43. Dutch Face 1 point behind with 42. 11th place we have Erez with 40.5. Almighty Evan is in 12th with 17, tied with GGC. And also El Jadifa jumped up now into 12th. In 15th place we have El Stefano, who we're on board with at the moment but you can't see. He's in 12th place. Mr. Carl is in 16th with 10. Then we have Ty for 17th, Frenzy and Neles with 6 points. In 19th place we've had Zojo with 3, and last but not least we have Booker Bronco with 0 points. Now with your constructor standings, Johnny Stokes and Scotty are leading the way in the Alfa Romeo with 349. Mercedes are in second with 344.5. Sorry, McLaren are in second with 344.5. Mercedes are in third with 317. Ferrari are in fourth with 236.5. In fifth place we have the Alpine team with 134. Red Bull are in sixth with 115. In seventh we have the Haas with 112.5. In eighth place we have Williams with 92. Ninth place we have AlphaTauri with 35. And last but not least we have the Aston Martin team with 29 points. So there we go. Now just on board, so Rob's at the fastest time so far on a 152.5 as you can see, it is full quali. So a lot of these drivers are going to be just driving around on a set of inters, and just to confirm what they're doing. There you go. Some in the drivers there. Frenzy's retired as he normally does. He'll be through anyway into Q2. We're going to stay on board anyway with who is on board on a lap. Let's jump on board with. So we've got Chubb and we got. So Booker Broncos in the race today, which is good to see. Super Bounty had quite a good race last week. Obviously, got a bit of unfortunate spins every here and there. It was Monaco, so what do you expect? But he did fairly well. Quite impressive him. Who else we got? Anyone new? I think that's the only newcomer we've got. Obviously, Booker hasn't been in many races this year, but he is in for this one, which is good to see. But we're going to stay on board with Chubb. Hi, Mrs. Carl. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Typically, stream was a bit late start today because as I went to hit start, there's a lot of everyone started to ready up and go. The baby started stirring, and I had to give him a bit quick bottle. Lexi's at Zumba at the moment, so I can't call to her to help me. But you know, point of being a dad, always fun. There we go. So just on board now with Sharp, who invalidates his lap. So we'll jump on board with Mr. Booker. Booker is chosen to go on the softs. Obviously, everyone's going to go through anyway. Just easy to get a lap in. Might be the first time Booker will qualify in first. Never know. I'm very well. I'm actually off for 2 weeks. Got 2 weeks off work as the World Cup is on. So I thought, fuck it, I might take some time off. No football on. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy it, I think. I'm going to enjoy it. Bit of time off. Much needed time off. I'm looking forward to relaxing. Like last night, me and Craig was up till about 5 playing Civilization, so that was pretty fun. Probably might do my Pokemon streaming as well. Get that going the way. Have a bit more Pokemon Infinite Fusion. But yeah, looking good so far with Booker. He's chasing down Chubb. He hasn't caught Chubb, I should say. Bearing in mind he is on the soft tyres and Chubb's on into. Oh no, Chubb's also on softs. I take it back. Sorry. So there we go. Booker will cross the line and will set the fast lap of the race at a 149.9. Not amazing, but you know, so slow and steady wins the race. GGC on the lap at the moment. We have still Super Bounty set a time of 2:01. I believe that would also be on the intermediate tyres. Oh, medium tyres, okay. So he took a slow one on inters, on mediums. Oh, I'll have some drink while I'm here. I had a little chat the other day as well with the one and only Nevo. Decided to show his face. It was quite nice to see. Or hear, I should say. I haven't seen him yet. We'll be seeing him again this week, actually. Oh, look who decided to come home after it's all kicked.
I tell you, I'm not going to again.
What?
It's a little bitch fucking dance monkey. I learned that from fucking art. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they changed it.
Change it. I have in that.
You gotta change it. That was like 3 years ago.
And then I did this shaker thing and I whacked it twice off my ankle.
Yeah, only you.
And then I hurt my arm. And he's been asleep for.
How long have I been streaming? 8 minutes. No, he's been a bit of a git.
Why?
Because it took him 10 minutes to go asleep. And we got on someone so you can actually look at someone driving around rather than in the pits. GTC 147.0, so they've taken the pole. Go on with Scotty. Yes, actually I'll meet him for a minute. I'm back. And where was he last night? He was meant to race. I don't actually know it, to be honest. I don't actually know. He didn't mention it. Last night was Sunday, wasn't it? He was on late. I know that much because I'm pretty sure we played Civilization last night with him. So I'm pretty sure he was about. Maybe he just missed it. Oh, could you open the window actually saying that? Because it's a bit hot now.
I can't, my arm is hurting.
Just open the window, it's hot.
I can't reach.
According to game wet quali dry race. Okay, well, ain't no wet quali, is it? Unless it's going to wetten up a little bit. So it's a bit strange on people using up their inters. You might want to save a pair. I know they're all guaranteed to be through, but surely save a pair for the for quali. It was going to come down to it. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Rob. Just subscribed with Prime. Enjoy the emotes that you get now. Got loads of new emotes for a subscriber. Well, no, that says loads. There is there. So you got the DX. You got the Hobo High. So there are a couple of Hobo Highs. I think that's the standard one for following. And then you got the Hobo Hype. Well, Hobo Hype. I'll delete that one. There you go. And then the Hobo Love. Hobo Love. So Scotty now going down the Kemmel Straight. Kemmel? That can't be right. That can't be called the Kemmel Straight. There's no way I've just named that so quickly and got it right. That can't be the Kemmel Straight. I must be the wrong track. Spa. Okay, Spa F1, but not Spa. I don't want to go. I want to go to Spa. Who wants to go take me to a Spa? Anyone? Any takers? It's a Kemmel Straight. Get me. I'm sick. But yeah, anyway, sorry, I was gas for that. There we go, and on this is like the Poopla one or something, isn't it? If I remember rightly, the Poopy something. I always remember because it's a shit corner. Let's have a look. It is definitely the Poop something. I know that much. Where is it? Poo-on. There you go, Poo-on. I knew I went far off of that. Poo-on. Look at me, look, Rob, look at me, look. I'm getting good, mate. Getting good. So it's taken me like 4 years playing the game and being a fan. What is this doing? I want to open up the picture. There we go. I've got a picture on the side as well. I don't want to see more details, but there we go. Okay, so Scotty now back to set his fastest lap. It's gonna be in the 145s potentially, 145.5. That's a good time. Puts up in the second. Jack's gone pole with 143.2. Let's have a look. Who else? Again, everyone is through, so it's kind of a pointless session, but it's good to get guys practicing and out on track and stuff. Who just jumped up? Everett jumped up to 146.1. Mr. Carl, is he out on track? He is. So it's going to be a quick time because he's on the inters, but we move. Who just crossed the line there? That was Rob, I believe, a 151.0. Or was it a WooMax? Carl goes 157, so you got up into 10th. It was a WooMax. Sorry, it was a WooMax, 148.2. Chubb on an out lap. As he goes up, Radium, or Eau Rouge through Radium, up Eau Rouge through Radium, and then down the Kemmel Straight. Nevo didn't have a TV to play. Oh yeah, that's it. Because basically, at where he lives with Josh and Kate, they have two massive tellies for the games room, and essentially what they do, they put one of the tellies when they're not being used in the living room. It's a big telly. So yeah, obviously he lost his telly. Sacrifices he's got to make, sacrifices he's got to make. I'm tempted to put on the webcam today. I am tempted. I might have a look at putting it on if it works. Don't put it on because everyone will want me. I don't think so. That's possible, really. Chubb's invalid, so that's unfortunate for him. And Moreland has retired in the pits, but obviously he's on an outlap, so it doesn't really matter. Let's have a look. Is it going to work? That is the question. The big question is the camera going to work? The answer to that is probably going to be no. So we'll see. Last time I tried to do it, it didn't work because the capture card was on. So it might be the same situation. Is it going to work? No, it's not going to work. It was a nice idea, wasn't it? No one can see my beautiful face today either. What a shame. I look good as well today. Gutting. Sorry, streamers. Sorry, sports fans. It's just not going to happen today. It's just not possible, unfortunately, to see this beautiful face. You know, can't do much about it, really.
I broke it.
Yeah, I think Lexi's been tampering with it. Gutting. Why? Why did she do this to us? Why? Does it allow us to be seen? Doesn't want me to be seen in public.
No, I don't.
But hey ho, we're going to move anyway. So Chubb on his lap now. Official lap. Hopefully he doesn't So hope he doesn't invalidate. Does that instead. What a melt. What an idiot. As if he spins. All he's got to do is cross the line anyway, so it's not the end of the world. Oh look, I got it working. There you go. There we go. Now we've got a proper stream. Proper stream with proper lights. Sorry I'm wearing a Spurs shirt, but hey ho, just put up with it. Deal with it. Well, he should have just stole his neighbours. To be honest, yeah, he could have done, but it's Nevo, man, you know. Oh, Chubb. All he had to do was cross the line. It's all good, though. He's still through. That is the end of quali. Again, doesn't really make a difference because everyone is guaranteed through. Notable ones, though, is Booker in 7th. Well done, Booker. Right. So, what's that? If you're going to be on camera every week, can we make requests for your outfit? I don't know what you want me to wear. Other than nothing, Rob? You know, I know what you're into, mate. I know what you're into. I don't like having the the 22 bit there, but I can't really move my camera anywhere else, so it's kind of got to stay there. Cool. The clerk banana out. That'd be jokes. Actually, sitting in a massive banana costume. Just sitting there, banana costume on. Oh man! If I get donations, mate, that's what I'll do. I'll open up a donations page where you can donate, and then once you donate a certain amount, then you get to pick my outfit. That's gonna be the deal. Make it worth it at least, innit? A mankini. Yeah, I told you, Rob. Naughty boy. Right, here we go. So, shall I go through it? Is there a point to go through it? Jackson first, Avi in second, Scotty third, Ares fourth, GTC fifth, sixth is Rumax, seventh is Booker Bronco. What a showing from Booker Bronco. Johnny Stokes is eighth, Rob is in ninth, Elstine in 10th, Mr. Carl in 11th, 12th is Super Bounty, 13th is Chubb, 14th Morden, 15th Frenzy. But none of it matters because we're going to go into Q2. And tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be Boy George. Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really want to make me cry? What?
Olivia's gone back into the jungle.
Oh, actually gone back into the jungle now. What, they managed to fix their blood?
No, apparently she wants all that money.
Give me that fucking money. Give me the fucking money. I would love to go in jungle.
I just let you know I'm going to Zumba on Wednesday.
You're going to Wednesday now as well.
Yeah.
The babysitting charge is going to increase.
You're the dad.
Fuck, I don't give a shit, mate. Here we go. So, we're still expecting a bit of water, a bit of rain to come. So we're just waiting to see, looking at the skies at the moment. But right now, let's have a look. No rain at the moment. I would be surprised if anyone did start putting on anything other than softs, really. If it's going to rain, you want to get out there quick on soft tyres. If it is going to rain. We have a couple of cars already heading out. I think one of them was a Booker Bronco. And Jack was the other one, I think. Oh, yeah, Jack's coming out now. We're going to watch Jack, I think. Here we go. Let's watch a bit of Jack. Let's take tyres off as well. I don't see tyres anymore. So, very dark, gloomy day here in Belgium. So I wonder what's going to happen. If there is going to be any rain. Okay, so right now, Booker's leading the pack. We are sticking with Jack. Hey, look at me, I'm poet. As they go round Les Combs. And then around, I can't even say his name. Bruckles. Around Bruckles, apparently. And then through turn 11 on their way to Puyong. Poo on you. Poo on me, mate. Water sports. There we go. So, on the approach of campus now. I'm not going to name what these corners. I really don't know. Stavlot. This is going to be a fun one. Curb, because curb. I guess that means curb. Curb Paul Ferrari. Then Blankmon. It's like a Pokemon. Blankimon. Please tell me that was Larry. No, they can hear that on stream, right? You farting away.
It's fine. I don't give a fuck.
Donate £5 for smell-o-vision. Fuck me, eggs. So there's the camera. Well, the camera's on. Yeah.
I can't see me, it's okay.
You can if I turn the camera on. Let's put the light on, El. Pat, calm down. On board with Jack right now. He approaches. What are you doing? Eau Rouge. Up Eau Rouge now. Does it nicely. Through Radion and onto the Kemmel straight. Picking up a lot of speed there. Hitting 200 on the DRS line. What's his max speed going to be once he hits the braking zone? I wonder. Let's have a look. Oof, I didn't see it. 223 I think that was. Now around the quick section of 7, 8 and 9. I say quick because it's a quick chicane. Round 10 and 11 now. Well, around 10. Now onto 11. Onto Puyong. Keeps the car on track just about. And he's heading through Puyong. 7th gear all the way around, hitting 160. And on the exit 170 and 180 as he pushes that car all the way to its limits. And then braking into campus. So again, quick left and a quick right. Quick chicanes here. And he's on to turn 15 of Stavlot. On the approach of 16 now. 16 follows all the way around. Big corner there. And there we go on to the final home, well I say home straight, they're not so straight, of 17 here. Turn 17. Or 18, sorry, I was turn 18. Somehow it was a 17 before that. Into the old bus stop chicane. Avi set a 143.8, but that's going to be nothing for Jack as he did across the line. Wow, actually, a 144.2. Jack's gone slower. Mr. Cole setting a 147.3. Beaten very quickly by Scotty, a 145.1. Mr. Bounty goes 145.6. Booker 149.0. Chubb's got a 146.4. Rob's got a 150.47. Who else jumped up there? A lot of times coming flying in, obviously trying to get in before the rain comes. Johnny Stokes, 146.1. There's no rain on track. I wonder why at the time it's starting to slow down. I can't see any rain. Moreland's in the pits. He's bottled out of his lap. For whatever reason, not too sure. Erez is in Valde and onto Womax now. As he comes round to turn 17. Which that is turn 17 there. This is turn 18. And then on to the bus stop in a second. Or the old bus stop chicane. Just called the chicane now, but I like to be called a bus stop, to be honest. Do the bus stop. Do the bus stop. Do the bus stop. Do the bus stop. There we go. Through and a 150. Oh, 149.5 for Womax. So no sign of rain as of yet, anyway. It does look very dark out, though. These cars are starting to come back into the pits. So does Moreland know something that these guys don't, that the rain isn't going to be coming? Not entirely sure. It does look dark, that's all I can say. Spa is quite a dark and gloomy place anyway. Reminds me of good old England. Looks like a lovely summer's day in England, to be honest. I think I just saw some rain. I've seen some rain. It is raining. And Moreland is just entering the track now as the rain starts to fall. Oh no, why did he just cross the line? What happened? The rain is starting to fall now, and we do know around Spa it's going to get thick and fast. Let's have a look and see what Moreland can do in these questionable conditions. He has put on the soft tyres now rather than the hards from earlier. Maybe that was why he decided to come into the pits. He thought put on the wrong tyres or decided the better of it. But now he's going to be in a worse place if he can't get this car round before the track is bedded in. Erez also is just coming out the pits now for his lap, so he's even a worse situation. Could we see Moreland out and Erez out of Q2? We'll stay on board anyway with Moreland. Let's see what he can do. So Rob's also stayed out on track. Where is Rob at the moment? Rob is behind on a. He's on an in lap. It looks like he's on a cool down lap anyway. My controller. There we go. Back again. Nope, I can't go any higher. I can't go any higher. What's going on? There we go. Scotty. He's behind as well. So who's that in front? Is it Woomax? A 147.0 for Woomax up into 8th. So there must be still time on the track. It's only spitting. There's still a bit of time. There's still spitting. So the track isn't wet yet. When you see DRS disabled, that's when you know it's going to get too wet. But the camera is starting to get wet now. But now Moreland needs to beat a 147 if he wants a chance of staying in and going through the Q3 as he approaches turn 1 now. Now we saw, I think it was 100 and, how much was it, 220 odd miles an hour? Jack hit at the braking point. So we're going to see with if any lift happens here. Nope, still full throttle as he goes up Eau Rouge and round Radion. He's going to get a bit of a tow from his teammate here, I believe. Yep, good old El Stefano doing the team old tactics there. Good speed as he's broken into the quick 7, 8 and 9 of Lacombs. Good, a bit twitchy on the exit, but he's okay as he comes into turn 10. Carries that speed well as he approaches 11 now. Rides that curb beautifully now on the approach to Puyong. Now he stays up in 8th, drops to 7th. Same sort of speeds you were seeing from Jack. Actually a bit faster on the exit, hitting 190 on the exit there. Jack was hitting 180. So Moreland's got a setup there that obviously helps him with the speed. And he comes round 15 there, right on the curb, rides that curb all the way around 16. And he's got 17 to come up just in ahead of him here. 17 and then followed quickly by 18. Looks like Moreland should be okay. Hopefully the track isn't too wet. DRS has now been disabled now, so this is the last chance. Moreland probably timed it as late as he probably could. Not the best of laps or best of ideas to time it late, but it's going to be an okay lap. It's going to be a 145.9. Easily put him through, and it should be him safely through into Q3 now. Erez just coming out of campus now, through or onto campus now. So again, he's going to have no DRS assistance on the last little straight. He's just got to use all track power. And again, all he's got to do is beat a 147.0 to have a chance now. I think no one's going to be able to beat their laps at the moment, given the track is now too wet for the DRS to be open. Onto the bus stop. ERS is starting to run out 50% as he comes round the chicane. And can he beat a 147? No, it won't be a 140. It'll be a 149.6. So that just shows you now he is going to be out of the session. It's a big shame for him. didn't get a lap in early enough, and now the rain has put a hamper to it, and that will be the end of his race. So it looks like this will be our our Q3 session. With seeing by to GGC, El Stefano, Booker, Erez, and Frenzy. Unless someone gets out and tries a better lap. But I don't think it's possible now without the help of DRS. We'll see how Moreland's coping in the wet with his soft tyres. Yeah, Moreland's taking it easy now. The rain is coming down a lot heavier. It's not a bad situation for Moreland, really. It could have been a lot worse. Normally you see the track or the rain really come down here and make the track absolutely soaking wet early as soon as you get a safety car. Today we are lucky in that sense. So here we go. So everyone is going to be in the pits. El Stefano now coming round campus, taking his time. There is still there's some breaking through, so could it be drying up? Could there be a possible dry up? That's why no one's coming out, no one's retiring. Is it going to dry up by the end of the session? I don't know. There's puddles starting to form. One is a retired session now. There is some sun breaking through though. There's definitely some breaking through. But the yellow flags mean I can't see the time on how long's left. Bounty's retired as well in 4th. So I think it's getting to the point now where they're going, you know what, it's going to be too wet. Womack has left has left the pit box. He's out back on track on Inters this time, and Jack's done the same. So we'll stay on board with Jack anyway. Bit of a risky thing to do. Literally about to say how risky it is to come out when on the wet track. There's 2 minutes to go and Jack nearly put himself on a wall. Don't forget, if they do DNF round this lap, they're going to be out. It's going to put them out of the session. Hazojo's joined, that makes it 16 for the race. Obviously you can't set a lap now, it's far too late. But yeah, wants to be careful. They do want to be careful. They're definitely all through, so there's no point risking another lap. Oh, excuse me. So Wimax now, as he's starting his hot lap, Jack is very, very twitchy as he rides the curb on the exit there. You want to be very careful, Jack. If he's not careful, he'll end up being in 10th and out of the session. Or 11th out of the session, sorry. We'll jump on board with Wumax as he approaches turn 1 and then on the approach to Eau Rouge and Radium. You can see the difference in the driver's approach in the wet versus the dry. I wouldn't be expecting him to go full throttle here and a bit of lift. Here you go, massive lift there as he goes up the hill and invals it on the exit. And Jack, see what he does here. Oh, retirement on the track. That could hamper Jack a little bit. Jack drops to half power and then full throttle again for the exit. Not bad, but I see, you can see the speed difference there. He's only hitting 200 now when he was hitting 200 at the point of the DRS zone. And then through Les Combes. Brave, I said, it's still a brave thing to do. So if he does make a mistake and spin, he will be out of the session. Goes very wide there through 10. And then round 11, is he going to keep it on track? Is he going to be able to? Yes, he does. Rides that curb again. Flag is waving now for the end of the session. Around Pouillon. Very, very wide again, but manages to not invalid his lap somehow. And then on to Campus. Not as quick now in the wet. Very gingerly round. Bit of a twitch on the way out as well. Looking feisty. Can he keep it on track here? Because he went off on his out lap and he managed to keep that straight. Now, on the approach here, will he lift at 18? Yep. Lifts completely off the throttle and then back on full power. Drops to 7th as well. And onto bus stop chicane. He ain't going to improve his lap. It's going to be in the 150s, low 150s. 151, 52, 54. And that'll be the end of the session. So, will it be a dry or wet quali for Q3? But here we go. Saying goodbye to the following drivers: GGC, El Stefano, Booker Bronco, Erez, and Frenzy. So it all comes down to this. Avi setting the fastest lap does help that he was one of the first ones to be out on track. Johnny Stokes, 146 on hards. Very good time from Johnny. Moreland was a lucky boy, 145.9, as the rain got just heavy enough on his lap to disable DRS. So very lucky boy. And here we go. So we are now loading in to Q3, the top 10 shootout. Waiting for, 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 make my dreams come true.
You know you can talk to me, right?
Oh, it's heavy, heavy rain here. Is it going to be full wets? I don't know. Let's have a look at the tyre situation. Yes, full wet at the moment. I can't see it getting better. Who's going to be the first on track? Now, wets is a difficult one. It's not ideal to be the first one out on track here, really, because you want to make sure you've got some sort of, dry line. There is movement in the Mercedes garage just below us, so he's going to have a look as Moreland has ventured out. It doesn't look like it's going to dry up anytime soon either. So here we are in Spa, Q3, heavy rain, full wets, the great equaliser that is rain on track. It's all about now driver's skill, even more so. It's throttle control, it's throttle control, it's braking points. All this, don't forget, without any assist as well. So these guys can't see any assist. They can see essentially this in front of them. There's no race line, no nothing. Oh, another twitch there as he comes out of Lacombs. There's Lacombs. Comb your hair. What's going on with me today? And a big slide as he comes out of 10. Very well done to hold that there, Moreland. Most drivers out on track other than Scotty and Womax. It does appear to be a movement though in the garage of the Alpine as Womax is out on track now, or coming out on track. It is the Alpine, isn't it? Womax is in. Yeah, because yeah, he is. Let's go back aboard the Moreland. Nothing from Scotty. So Scotty deciding to stay in for a bit longer. Not sure what the reason is behind that. Maybe he thinks that there's going to be some dryness later on, maybe, or wait till these guys, clear some standing water off the track so he can come out and potentially go on Inters. I don't know. But here we go. Moreland, as he approaches bus stop, will be setting the first lap, if provided he can get round without the invowing it. Yellow flags are waving behind. That's just the car going slowly, I believe. I think that's Mr. Cole. Here we go. We're on board with Moreland in the Mercedes. Second in championship. He needs all the help he can get as he has a big slide coming out of turn 1. Definitely going to hamper his time as he approaches the nasty Rouge. Completely off the throttle twice there. Lets it roll round. Somehow keeps it validated. Not sure how. But keeps his speed as well as he approaches the braking point. Hitting 206 when he hits the brakes, and then through Les Combs. Again, you can see his car just slide all over the place on the exit. It's very, very twitchy setups. Very difficult to control. Round 10 now. He had a big slide on the exit in his out lap. Tries to kick out again, but he holds that very well through 11. Very gingerly there. And again, a bit of a kick and a bit of a fishtail on the approach to Puyong now. Lovely stuff there. Not as fast at all. And again, the tail just wants to come out all the time on that Mercedes. But Moreland does well to hold it as he goes through campus. Another twitch there on the exit. He loves the little twitches, old Moreland. And he rides the curb, nice and steady on the approach of, this is 17 now, on to 18 here. Is it another lift? It is a full lift, and then back on the throttle again. Stays in 8th, and then on to bus stop. Heavy braking there, lets it go gently, bit of throttle on the way through, and again gingerly on the throttle, back to full rating speed. And he goes a 2 minute 5 seconds. Next one to cross the line will be I believe it was Avi. It is Avi on the bus stop now. Can he beat a 2 minute 5? It looks like it's going to be a good time, you know. It is a 1:59.8. Put up in a second. Super Bounty's next. What could he do? A 2:01, 2:02, 2:02.7. Next across the line will be Rob. Already a 2:02, 2:04 for Rob. Then we have Chubb with his teammate right behind. So Chubb and Jack across the line very quickly. Another fishtail from Chubb. It's a 2:02. Jack seems gone. Oh, Jack's gone into the pits. So Jack's invalid his lap. So it's unfortunate for him. Also, Johnny Stokes into the pits. Scotty's starting his lap now. Womax is already on his lap. And he's coming around 17 and on the approach to 18. Again, off the throttle completely. Goes really wide there. Tries to hang it as long as he can so he doesn't invalid his lap. And somehow gets away with that. Not going to be a quick time though. He's already hitting the 2 minute mark as he comes round bus stop. So he's going straight into the pits. So it wasn't the best of laps from Womax. Decided just to go into the pits and cut his losses. Scotty now. He's invalid it already. He's not even. He must have invalid it going up Eau Rouge. Jack's put on a set of inters. Carl's done a bit of a spin. But it's an out lap so Carl can keep on going. No damage, I believe, on Carl's car. So he can crack on and keep on going. Another red. Oh, another yellow behind it. That's just Womax going slowly, taking it easy on his in lap. Unless he's going to try to go for another push. If he's got the fuel to do so. Let's have a look. No, he's about to fuel very soon. Not sure what that noise was. There we go. Oh, no wing. No wing on Avi's car. That won't help his lap. Here we go. Mr. Carl now. Next to start a lap. Bit of a kick out of turn 1. But not too bad so far. As he approaches the fearsome Eau Rouge. Big off the throttle there. And then slowly back on in 7th gear. Hitting 8th as he hits the DRS line. So it's quite a ginger approach to the fearsome Eau Rouge, which I don't really blame, to be honest. Oh, a bit deep into Les comms, which is going to really compromise his line through the middle part of that corner, or that chicane. Again, very gingerly through and on the approach now to turn 10. A lot of drivers have come back into the pits. Chubb has stayed out. Chubb's going to go for another push round. Who else has stayed out? Rob stayed out. Moreland has stayed out as well. Moreland is ahead of Carl here. Moreland's gone faster as well. Sorry, 159.7. We missed that one. So Moreland decided to stay out and push again, and he's done really well there to take the pole back. Back to Carl now. Carl was doing fairly well. as he comes round the turn 15 and then 16 now. Very nicely done. Keeps away from the curbs. Doesn't want to get any unbalanced. And then through 17. It's going to be a lift on 18. It is massive lift. Half throttle in 7th gear. And then it changes to 8 very briefly. But he's on braking now for bus stop. What's it going to be for Carl? Can he brake? No, he can't. He's going to be in the 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 4 or 3 seconds. 2 minute 3.8. Put up in the 6th place. Essentially last out of the drivers who have set times. We have Chubb spun with no wing. Rob's going to try and set another lap. Can he get into the 2 minute mark or on the 2 minute mark? No, but it's going to be a 2:02.1. 3rd place for Rob. Brilliant lap from Rob. Fantastic. He'll be happy with that one. And if it stays like this, with 2 minutes 30 to go, it's looking good for him. Jack is on his 2nd attempt, but we're going to see who's the Ferrari ahead of it. Oh, that's Abby on an outlap, so I thought it was potentially one of the other Astons. Alphas. So Inter's now going on Jack's car. It doesn't look dry enough for Inter's, you know. It looks too wet. It might be a bold risk from Jack and Moylan. Jack and Johnny. But here we go. On board with Jack. Round Puyong. Complete different approach to his dryer setup. But it does do that fairly well as he goes through campus now. Can this be a good enough time to beat Moyland? Abby's put on the inters and he's back out again. Moyland is also back out on track. Or Moyland is still out on track, but Moyland will be coming into the pits now, and I believe that'll be... Oh no, Moyland is back on track again, so yeah, he's going to go for his lap again. I didn't see his outlap at all. There we go, Moyland going to go for another push and see what he can do. Unless Moyland has stayed out, just put an extra lot of fuel in. That's why he's not coming to the pits or not been on an outlap. Back on board with Jack now as he goes through bus stop. Is it enough? Is it enough to beat? It looks like it's going to be. 159.3. Couple attempts faster. Could this mean the Inters are in their element? 159.7 for Johnny Stokes, or 159.8 for Abby, which knocks Rob down to 202, down in the 5th place. So Moylan is on a full flap there, as you can see, and he is going faster still. Oh, another big slide on the exit there. Could that have hampered his time at all? As he goes round 10. Where's Scotty on track at the moment? We'll go back and look at Scotty. He's started his lap now. Womack is on the approach to the final corner. Womack has also stayed out on the wets, not chosen to go onto Inters like half the other grid. Super Bounty's out on Inters as well, so keep an eye on his time in a minute. He's right in front of Moyland. Womack's up into 5th on a 201 as Rob retires and will stay in 6th. That's as high as he's going to get. Bounty looks like he's struggling there as Moyland is really catching him quick as they're going through campus. Round 15 and 16 now. Hopefully Bounty doesn't get in the way of Moyland. Abby goes faster still, 157.7. So huge increase there, 2 seconds. Don't think Moyland could do anything. I think the Inters are the right tire to be on. Going by Abby's time. But can Moyland have a response to that? Can he find essentially 2 and a bit seconds? Full throttle now. Oh, it's a bit shaky. He's a bit shaky. It goes into 2nd. A 158.2. Just couldn't get the power down early enough, and it's fishtailed all the way around. Jack has improved 1.6 seconds. This could be short-lived for Avi. And he crosses the line, and here we go, 156.8. The track is starting to get faster now on these Inters. Johnny goes up into 2nd, 157.4. So Avi knocks Moylan down. Avi goes down into 3rd. Sorry now. Womax, is he still pushing? I don't believe so. I'm going to jump on with Scotty because Scotty's actually ahead. Oh, never mind. He's got no wing. Scotty's over there. Wilmax has improved actually. Half, well, 7/10 improvement. This could, well, this can't, unless he can find a lot more in the last sector. I don't think he's going to be able to jump Super Bounty. Gap's quite large ahead of him. Okay, you're doing it like middle of the stream, so all they're hearing is like rustling noises. Wilmax is still going to cross the line though, unless he can improve massively here. I don't. What is he going to beat? I don't think he might do. Oh, very close. Very, very close to beating Super Bounty. Actually, no, he wasn't. One's out. Still 2 seconds away. Still 2 seconds away. But there we go. That will end quali. And what a session it's going to be. So we're going to have the top 4 drivers in the top 4, not in order. Jack Elite will lead it, then Johnny, then Avi, then Moyland. And we all know that Jack is leading the championship with Moyland, Johnny, and Avi following. So it looks like the call for the inters was the right one from Jack and Johnny and Avi. Even Bounty as well. Bounty set a good time there. Moyland took the risk and stayed out on the softs. Sorry, on the softs, on the wets. Didn't work out. But here we go. For your race start, Jack will lead it from the front. Johnny is second. Third is Avi. Fourth is Moyland. Fifth will be Super Bounty. Sixth, Rumax. Seventh, Rob Sim Racer. Eighth, Chubb. Mr. Car in ninth. And Scotty, unable to set a lap, will be in 10th. Looking forward to this. Should be an exciting race. 16 drivers. Only one winner. Only 26 laps I think around here. It's quite a low number of laps considering the length of the circuit. I think it might be in the low 20s maybe. Strategy most likely be hard medium. Third was nice while it lasted. You had it for a few minutes, seconds. It could have been, you know, you could have had that if say they invalidated laps, because what could happen. Took them a while to get their grooves in. Here we go, nice and sunny day in Spa. While these guys pick their setup, pick their optimal fuel. Quick reminder of the driver standings as it stands at the moment. Let's hide my camera a minute. Remember, Jack is leading the way. Then Moyland, Johnny, and Avi are fighting out. Well, sorry, Moyland and that's really tight. Actually, let's start again. Jack, Moyland, and Johnny fighting out for the top spot at the moment. Avi's kind of clear and safely in 4th, without no James out today. Can Scotty jump into 5th? Other little battles to keep an eye on. Erez could possibly jump a couple of drivers. He's fighting with Chubb. And can Brooker get some points as well? Sitting on 0 at the moment. So here we go. Let's have a look at some tyre choices from these drivers. Oh, interesting. Okay, so the majority of the pack has chosen mediums. And the following have chosen the hards. You have Jax on the hard tyres, you have Mr. Car on the hard tyres, and Frenzy on the hard tyres. Everyone else is on the medium. So, that means Jack needs to pull away quickly as he can on these hard tyres. Otherwise, he's going to get swallowed up by quite a lot of the grid. We do know he's got the pace, so essentially he can stay ahead of Bounty and Woomax, Rob and Chubb and that lot. But a bit more difficult to fight off Moyland and Johnny, but not impossible. We know Jackie's quick. But this is a race that anything could happen. There could be a lot of safety cars around here. Hadzojo joining as well. He's in the Red Bull there. Not his normal car, so Hadzojo is normally in the Aston Martin. But lucky enough, he's in the only car that hasn't got a driver today. What the hell was that? Upside down. Panda.
Yeah, that's the one that you like.
Are they edible?
Yeah, she had them before.
I'm saying that. Oh, let's have some pandas then, fuck it. Little pandas. They are good. They are good. There we go. Okay, so there you go. No, 22 laps, round spa. We're now waiting for them to get round. I will be turning off the tyre when the race starts. Try and make sure that we've got all the space in the world to see. Would be nice if I can move that bit more that way, you know, out the way. Yeah, strategy, there you go, medium hards, or a hard medium, unsurprisingly. I don't think softs will be touched in this race. So, Johnny picked quite an aggressive stance, pointing straight towards Jack, and Jack's doing the opposite. They're both pointing towards the middle. And here we go. So, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and away we go here in Spa. Great start there from Jack, cuts across straight away from Johnny. Opens the door though as Avi comes flying through and will battle it out. Moreland's going to try and make an approach up the inside of the Ferrari, but Johnny holds that for the time being, and so does Avi as they go up Eau Rouge. Couple of cars at the back there, going to go side by side. I thought no, didn't do that. Everyone gets up Eau Rouge, I think fairly cleanly at the moment, as it's now run down the Kemmel Straight. And like I said in the pre-race, in the qualifying, Jack is not pulling away. These medium runners are all over the back of him. These 4 are fighting it out, very close. They're already starting to make a gap between themselves and Super Bounty. Moreland probably getting held up a little bit there by Avi, but Avi's putting the elbows out, making sure he doesn't get past him. With a spinner at the back, and I believe that is Booker. So Booker's already had a spun as they approach Pouillon now. Doing very well. Another spinner there. Is that Rob? Looks like it's a Rob. Oh, and he's beached it as well. He's beached. He has to reset the track, Rob. Reset the track. Do it. Just do it. Reset the track. Reset the track. Come on. Quick. No, oh, GDC. Oh, sorry, GDC wasn't Rob. The GDC is out, disqualified, parking in the dangerous location. He should have just reset the track. I'm not sure he knows he's allowed to do that when he's beached. But we're back with the leaders now. Bounty is keeping with him actually, but there's a gap starting to form between Johnny and Avi as Moreland looks to go around the outside of bus stop, sends it in late on the brakes, got the inside for the next corner. Brilliant overtake there from Mercedes, but can he hold it on? And he can't. Avi's got the drag on the exit. So here we go. Let's put these the graphic back on so we can see what is going on. Where's it gone? Why can't I get it on again? If I push that, there you go. Ah! There we go, we're back on. Back on. So, we've got Jack leading the race, Johnny second. No position changes for the top 6. We have got Erez who's up 5, and Hazoja up 5 as well. Down 4 is Carl. And with DF down 5 is also GGC, who did disqualify himself. As we've got yellow flags again. And I thought that was Moreland, it wasn't. That was Stefano. Wrong car there. El Stefano had a bit of a spin up Eau Rouge. Let's turn up this graphics. Let's put the one we need to see on at the moment. Moreland is starting to lose. Oh, this is the leader. Fuck's sake. There we go. So Bounty is keeping with him, actually. Bounty's keeping with him. And this top 5 battle for first place is on at the moment. No one can get past Jack without the assistance of DRS. But Jack hasn't done what he needed to do. He's still stuck with these cars trailing behind. Another spinner there from Booker, and also from Hadzojo has had a bit of a spin. They're down in 15th and 14th place after GDC has unfortunately been disqualified for parking. Or aka he wasn't parked, he was stuck, but there you go. Nevo, welcome to the stream, pal. If you want to jump on, I'm on PC. You can jump in the Discord chat and we can chat all you want, mate. There we go. Here we go. Pit strategy. We don't want to see that. We want to see this battle for first. Oh, defense there from Avi. He tries to defend the inside this time. Moreland has the outside, and it's going to be a straight one sprint to the line. Moreland again with the inside line to turn one, but yields that and folds back into the queue. He's looking all over the place to try and get a move past Avi. Avi right now is not having any of it, but this battle is going to make the gap between them and Johnny increase quite a lot. Moreland has got DRS now, but then so will Avi, I believe. Yeah, he has DRS and ERS being used. Avi defends the inside line. Can he make it stick this time around? Yes, he can, and just ahead of him as well, Johnny has got past Jack, unsurprisingly, with the tyre advantage of the mediums. And Moreland spun! Moreland's out! Moreland spun it on the exit. Oh, what a shame. He's trying to turn the car around. That's a huge shame for Moreland. I don't know if there's damage on that car, but he did have a contact with the wall there. There could be a possible yellow front wing on that, as his car is twitching himself all the way through turn 10. We're going to jump back on board with the battle now for first, as Avi has been dropped, but he's trying to reel back in Jack. 1 second just about in the sight. But Jack is starting to lose touch with Johnny, as Johnny's now gapping very, very quickly. Call you in. Let's call him in. Let's do it. Let's get in the one and only Nevo. Let me just open up a chat. I can't do Religion Wars because it make everyone's phone fucking ring. Where is Nevo? There we go. Let's start a phone call. I can also share my screen with him so he can see exactly what's going on. Okay, I can't do massive source, but there we go. Go live. What? You there? You're really quiet, by the way. Yeah, extremely quiet. I can barely hear you. Same. So Jack with the DRS. Still nothing. I have to check my settings. Maybe it's my settings. Jack with the DRS on Johnny, but unable to make that move stick. Let me just try and check why I can't hear Nevo that well. What's that? Why is it so quiet? Let me have a look. Voice and video. Keep talking a minute. No, still the same. Very strange. That's making me not hear you that well. Is there a way? Oh, hang on. Try again. No, so I've turned you up to the top as you've gone quieter. Why is it so quiet? What are you talking on? You got really fucking quiet now. Oh, hang on. Let me just try. It might be me. Let me see if I can turn the sound off. No, that will turn sound off for them as well. But if I turn the game down, won't it turn it down for them as well? Yeah, but I can only mute the game. I can't turn it down. Why is this doing this for? Just seeing if I can make this lower. Don't think I can. Johnny's still leading the race at the moment. Jack is in second, and Avi's now caught up to the back, and he's in third. They've now completely gapped. About need 3 seconds with the gap between those two. There's no way of turning this down. It's really frustrating. No, I think it's me because I've got the volume down quite low. But can I turn this down? No, let's turn my fucking thing. Hang on, I've got. So my end. I can't turn the game, that's the problem. It's on the thingy. So Jack right now trying to have a push again on Johnny as he goes down the Kemmel Straight. DRS open, they're going side by side, and he does make that jump back into first place. Great overtake there from the McLaren driver. I'm just trying to work out still how to get Nevo through. I've got him turned up to the max on the Discord. There's no way of turning the 4K down without turning you down. No, without turning the stream down as well. Unless I can do it on via this, maybe. Hang on 1 second. Can I turn it down? Media? That's media, isn't it? I'll try and take it down this way. Hello? No, I can't hear you at all now. Nevo? Alex? Answer me, man. Alex, can you hear me now? Ah, that didn't work. I'm trying to put it through the thingy. Well, PlayStation. I am on the PlayStation right now. Hang on, I'm trying to turn this down from here. I'm on the PlayStation at the moment. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to work out this audio because it's very loud. Alright, now? I can hear you better now, yeah. That's better. That's better. I can hear you now. I've got to check the stream, make sure the stream can still hear the audio. I might turn that up from their end.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, the audio is quieter.
So I can take it up a little bit now. There you go. That's better. I can hear you now.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm coming through your stream though.
Yeah, I think you should be now. It is making a little line.
Yeah. Well, I'm listening to your stream. I'm trying to hear myself, but I can't hear myself.
Should be able to.
No.
Let me double check. Cause
Wow. It's a bit delayed actually. Let me wait.
yeah. Frenzy's got a penalty there, 3 seconds. Bounty's got a penalty there as well. Chubb's got 1. We're still on board with the battle for first place as Scotty and Erez are swap places because Scotty is round and in the wall. Big shame for Scotty. As he has a little bit of a spin to come round again. Oh, and the Frenzy has a quick reaction there to try and avoid that potential crash. Well done to him. Morgan is battling out and up into 6 now as we speak. Wumax couldn't do much there against the forthcoming Moreland attack. We're going to stay on board with Avi now as he's on the approach to DRS. I think it's to do with my game sound. I'm trying to turn it down so that we can hear him talking. But if I go too low, then you won't be able to hear the stream or the cast, which is quite annoying. That's the annoying thing. Like right now, you can't hear the cars, but we can hear him. So let's just we'll get a good balance. Let's get a good balance.
I don't know if they can actually hear me at all. It's also a bit annoying because obviously your stream's behind, like a Discord is, so I'm not on the same. You're looking at something different.
No, it's definitely I can definitely hear you because I'm looking at the little line bands up and down when you talk. They can definitely hear you.
Why the hell can I not hear myself on your stream?
Right, let me have a look. Definitely hear you because I'm looking at the little line bands up and down when you talk. They can definitely hear you.
Why the hell can I not hear myself on your stream?
Oh no, you can't. That's weird. Should be able to.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, it'll be like a Streamlabs thing, most likely.
But no, but the line is bouncing up and down, so I'm not too sure why it's doing it. Unless I've got to enable something on here. I don't know.
I mean, I have it loads on Streamlabs. Like the lines will be there, but it won't actually be doing anything. Try going into the settings and like just do there maybe.
Hang on. Let's see if I can do anything. It should pick you up. I don't know why it's not. And it is saying it's picking you up. Alright, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's very weird.
It's alright.
It's saying it's picking you up. Like, I can't do anything else. It's the desktop staying. There's noise coming through.
Yeah, it's alright. Is what it is.
It's saying it's picking you up. Like, I can't do anything else. It's the desktop staying. There's noise coming through.
Yeah, it's alright. Is what it is.
Oh, you are coming through. You are coming through.
I am coming through.
Yeah, you are. Unless you said it is what it is again, that seconds ago. But yeah, you're coming through. You're definitely coming through.
I'm just listening to the stream now. I'm just waiting for the delay to move.
Alright, so I'll try and be quiet for a bit. The new wing for Mr. Carl there. Bit of damage. What lap you on the stream?
On the stream, it's lap 9.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually just heard myself then.
There you go. It's working.
I did
So-
actually just hear myself. But if I try and watch...
The gap between Johnny and Jack has madly increased now. 1.2 seconds out of the DRS as Bounty has had a bit of a spin. And has he got damage? I can't tell. Where is he? There is he. Here he comes. No damage, just a spin by the looks of it, but it could be a undetected visual. As Moreland has made his way back up into 4th, and he's now straight into the pits to put on a set of hards along with Johnny's in the pits as well.
It's now up to date on Discord. It's now up to date on Discord, so you should be able to follow what you're watching. DXT One is just coming to pits for you, right? He just put in his big grid now.
That's it. That's it.
Okay, so
The guys you could all hear Nevo, yeah? All good to hear Nevo?
yeah,
Hopefully you can. Yeah, let us know. Because I can't be watching it all over again. Al,
Yeah.
can you put on the Twitch a second, just to double check that you can hear Nevo? Moreland's back out and in 7th place. Is he going to beat out Frenzy? It looks like he's just about beat him out. Oh, this is nice. This is nice, Alex. I got you back, mate. I got you back, boy.
hey, it would have been nicer if I was on my PlayStation, but you're on your PC anyway, so it makes no difference.
Yeah, there they can hear Nevo. Good stuff.
Okay.
As Moreland's trying to get some heat into them tyres there. That's excessive weaving. Excessive weaving there
He's
from
gone for
Moreland.
hards, isn't he?
Yeah, he's going to set of hards.
11.8 behind Johnny as well.
And the volume of the
Yeah,
stream's alright, Mrs. Carl? Is that okay? Can you hear the cars and stuff? I'm hoping you can. I've had to lower it to like 3 so you can hear it.
Moreland in 7th. Frenzy. Has Frenzy pitted yet?
Frenzy started on the hards. So there was 3 hard starters, which was Jack, Frenzy, and someone else was on the hards. Can't remember who the other
So
one
he's
was now.
Just got a nice set of warm hards in.
Yeah, nice set of warm hards. And they're actually right up to temp now. I think, who was the other one that started on hards then? They must be out the race, because they can't see them there. It might have been...
It was Booker.
it's Booker, there you go, Booker Bronco.
0 laps. Well, actually, it could have been.
No, it was
or
Booker, it was
Soto.
Booker, it was Booker. Yeah, I remember him
I
booking
can't
now.
hear the cars.
Oh yeah, Hansojo pitted, so it must be.
You can barely hear the cars, so you can't hear the cars. Can't hear them at all.
We'll turn them up again. If I'm now there, it should still be
I
fine.
can't hear anything, just you and Alex.
Nothing
That's
at all.
all.
Okay.
That's all we need, Lexi.
That's all you need. Alright, got the 3. Alright.
No. Let's recreate the nice sounding ones. Let's just do like the old V8s, mate.
The old V8. So that the guy in Texas, remember that? The guy in Texas when he was behind. Meow, 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 meow.
That's much better.
There you go. So Abby's coming to the pits as well. Looks like everyone's pitted behind Jack now. Jack with a 21-second lead on the hard tyres. It's a huge lead now. But he has got a pit, don't forget, so it has come down massively. It's only 10 seconds come down. So it's obviously just the timing boards sorting themselves out a little bit. And we have got Johnny on the back of Avi. So keep an eye on any battles now. If you see a battle, just let me know, because obviously I'm now the cameraman, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, the closest battle is literally Johnny and Avi at the moment. Well, there's Erez and Wumax as well.
Yeah, actually they're catching up as well.
So we're kind of going to have to. Erez might be able to make him even Wumax. I can see Johnny getting past Avi.
Oh, penalties.
Well, with the pace that Johnny's had in this game, I can see him being able to get past Avi.
Yeah, Johnny's got a lot of pace.
Stop. Is he going to get it done? No.
Johnny's currently sitting in 3rd after his I think he DNF'd in Monaco, so I don't think he got any points on the board for Monaco.
Okay. He's going to wait. He's not going to do it down this straight. He wants to get it down the next big straight.
Oh, Jack's pitted. Jack's coming to the pits.
Oh, okay. Maybe some wing damage? Because he's already pitted, has he not?
No, it was his first. This is his first stop, so he must be coming in now. He's
Is that
about halfway.
medium? So
10 laps in
so
mediums.
So he extended. So what did he start on softs?
No, he started on hards, and he's the other ones was the others on mediums. The basic strat now is medium hard. As Johnny,
on Avi.
Yeah, he has just missed that, but yeah,
like I say, waiting for this straight. This is most people won't bother trying to get you before here because you'll just get pretty much taken back straight away when you go to that straight.
It's very true. And we'll jump quickly. Erez and
back actually. Yeah, he's dropping back a little bit, but we'll have DRS down here using a.
You've also got Scotty as well. Scotty and Rob behind, so we could jump over them. As Scotty to chase him up Eau Rouge.
Yeah, I think. Let's see what happens. Again, Scotty's just going to try and get a really nice run up to Eau Rouge and through Radion, and then open up that DRS little flap. And I don't think there's much that Rob's going to be able to do.
Nah, nothing at all really.
Scotty. Oh, great camera view there of the back wing.
Yeah, I'm trying to change it. Here we go.
And Scotty goes up the inside.
Great move.
Right-hander.
I'm trying to change it as well because the fact that they can't hear you with the cars. The cars get so loud, I can barely hear you.
Oh,
Avi,
really?
Avi on the approach to the back of Johnny.
Or is he going to try and go maybe up the inside down into the bus stop? Maybe.
Oh, it's potential.
No, he won't want to do it there though because Johnny will just get him back. He's going to want to do what Johnny did to him. He's going to wait, use the DRS here just to again stay really close to him. Johnny's probably going to want to give him the spot here, but.
No,
So
Johnny
got a better exit, and Erez is out.
No, Erez is retired. Just rejoined.
Okay.
Just rejoined. He's had a bit of texture issue.
Okay, so that's fine. So Erez now is going to follow Johnny all the way through Eau Rouge and Radion.
Bit of overtake there as well.
Yeah. What's the difference in Erez?
It's 32 and 40 and 50 essentially.
Okay,
there we go.
So
Nothing
to defend with. No
he ain't
DRS.
defending though.
Nah, he got a much better exit actually. He carried a lot more speed through Eau Rouge and Radion.
I do know that Johnny is running a 1-1 setup. From what I heard from last time, he was running a 1-1 setup. Yeah, on his wings. So rapid down the straight. It'll take a lot for Avi to overtake. Who else we got aboard? We've got another battle here with Erez and Super Bounty, one of our reserve drivers, and it's a simple move from the Haas. Straight past. Fresh hard tyres as well. Super Bounty has pitted for his hards, whereas Erez, who just rejoined the track, probably has freezing cold. There is now a glitch. I don't know about the glitch where if you get kicked out, you rejoin, the tyres go to like minus a million degrees.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so they go freezing cold. Big shame. But hopefully he can warm up again. Jump back on board with Avi. I want to see if I can change that noise because it's so loud when you hear the on board with the cars when you go on board.
I can't believe there's still a glitch, you know.
Let's take down a little bit more. Do broadcast because I don't want to hear the cars too much. It's so loud. So there we go. Avi and Johnny now.
Still very close. Avi's kind of just... Johnny's got more pace. It's
Yeah, Johnny's got a lot more
DRS
pace.
that's keeping Avi up with them at the moment.
And Jack's catching up as well on these medium tyres. Jack is starting to
he's done
approach.
3 seconds in like what, 2 laps? He was what, 6.5 when he came out, I think.
Yeah.
So
Moylan's doing well as well. Moylan's got 6 seconds as well. He's catching up to the back very slowly, but obviously on the hard tyres for Moylan, it's difficult.
That's not bad though. The gap was like 11 seconds or something.
It was huge, wasn't it?
To get it down to like 6, yeah, it was like 11.7. I think he was behind. At that time, I think it was Johnny. So, I mean, even if you look at his gap to Johnny, you're looking, what is it, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.5. So he's still come down like 2.5 to Johnny.
It looks like Avi can't catch Johnny down the straight. For God's sake. Too loud.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looks like he's struggling. He's got DRS. I mean, check Avi's ERS again. I want to see if he's saving.
Alright, let's have a look. Avi on the RS,
51.
54,
Yeah.
54, yeah, he's saving a little bit.
And what's Johnny on?
John 52.
52. So it's pretty equal now, but obviously Johnny did have about, what, a 20% advantage? 15-ish, 20% advantage?
Yeah, it was, pretty much double.
So, yeah, so
But-
Avi's been saving. He just needs to stay closer. He looks closer coming through this bit.
The thing is, he will be close to coming through the corners because the fact Johnny's got a 1-1 setup.
Yeah. It's
So
just down the straight he's losing.
Avi will be much quicker through the tight bends, but then Johnny gets onto the Camel straight and he's gone.
Yeah,
But even now that the gap's opening up massively as they just get to the bus stop.
Yeah, the biggest issue they've got as well is Jack is now 1.9. He's taken like almost 2 seconds out of them this lap alone.
Yeah,
Look,
it's
you can see him in the
rapid.
shot. He's going to be very close. So this is going
Moreland's dropped a little bit as well. Dropped a second to Jack.
Yeah. That lap, I'm kind of expecting to see fastest lap. Well, it wasn't a fastest lap for Jack, was it?
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
he
The
might
last lap, lap previous was.
Yeah. So Jack's got some insane pace right now. Avi's going to have to try and dump everything almost.
And again, he's too far away. You can see the gap there, like 5
He's
tenths.
catching now. I mean,
He is
yeah,
catching now, but yeah, it's just not
he
enough.
doesn't have enough
Oh,
through Rouge and Radio.
full safety car. Safety car's out.
Oh.
This
Okay.
could throw a spanner
crashed.
in the works.
Oh, is that just? I
No
bet that's one of
one's-
those things, you know when you crash into it and you lose your wing and it pulls out a safety car. I bet someone's done
Anyone's crashed? I can't. Let me just have a look at front
that.
wings.
Like someone without a wing.
Here we go.
There we go.
Rob's caused it.
Oh,
Rob's
obviously,
caused it.
typical Rob.
Rob has called safety car. So this is going to be a potential soft run to the end.
Yeah, pretty much. I think
Let's have a
everyone's
look.
gonna work it in and take advantage of this.
So look at tyres. So this has not helped Jack at all, really. This is a saviour for Johnny, Avi and Moylan.
It's helped Moylan up the biggest because obviously his spin, and he's obviously got
Yeah.
a bit of pace. He'll probably be quite glad to get rid of the hard tyres as well.
So Scott come in for mediums, actually. Mediums for Scott. Oh, and Rob's gone for mediums as well. So Jack could stay out then. Will Jack stay out?
It depends
Or will he
what Johnny
take...
and Avi do. Johnny and Avi have to pit. They don't want to
Yeah,
be
they have to. They have to pit.
I reckon.
I reckon Jack will have to pit as well, because the thing is, why give up a free pit stop? Like, track position isn't the key thing around here. Although with Johnny's sheer pace, it could be a good idea for Jack to stay out. We'll see on board. No, he's coming in. He's coming in. I'm surprised no one's going for the softs, to be honest. I would assume softs could go to the end from here.
Maybe, but the soft round here, if you're getting like 12 laps out of hards and 10 out of mediums, for example,
Oh, well, Avi's gone on the softs.
then you're looking at we've got what, 6? We've got 6 laps left. It's going to be like crappy softs at the end. Avi's gone for a set of softs and he's a fresh. What's Moylan?
Moylan's on
as well.
mediums.
So people aren't really liking the idea of having softs here. I mean, Avi will be rapid out of the box, and he can. I mean, you're going to be behind the safety car for a couple of laps as well, actually. So softs probably could be alright, but I think they're just very high dead ground here, which is why
Yeah.
people have paid off. We can hear your
Chance.
telly, by the way, Hobo.
Oh, can ya? Fucking hell. It's not what we're doing with this. Not even this. It's bloody this mic here. I've got a Blue Yeti mic that picks up everything.
Yeah.
Let me try and turn my volume down, maybe. Maybe it will do a bit better.
If you're doing
There we
like,
go. Excuse me.
turn your sensitivity down if you're not using push to talk.
Where's sensitivity? I'll do that. I don't know how to do it on this Streamlabs. Oh yeah. So I've turned sensitivity down.
Yeah.
It's still picking
Just
up a
in
little
case.
bit, I think, though.
Yeah, it just won't pick it up as much maybe because it'll be mainly when you're talking.
Right, let me just quickly see if I can move that down a little bit more. Move it down a little bit more. I need to see if I can move this down a bit more while you're here. Let's try and turn this down, even more so. Yeah, that's fine. Audio mix, cinematic, driver. I suppose driver's the best one to do. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. Hopefully it just quietens down a little bit without. Okay. Still, oh, it's not gonna be as loud. Just go with someone who's actually pushing. There we go. That's better. So, Nevo talk.
Can you hear me now?
That's better. There we go.
Yeah, cool.
Hopefully mine is okay because mine's barely hitting the yellow now. Try and move them up a little bit. There we go. Try and get us on the same level.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't like going on board either because the on boards is making it fucking extremely loud when you're trying to talk.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Here we go. So Cole, penalty under the safety car. He's got a 3-second penalty there. So crucially, Bounty stayed out on the hards. That could be a massive mistake because he's gonna get swallowed up. Avi, Chubb. Oh, here we go. He's chosen to come in. He's doing a frenzy strategy, I think, there. So a lot of drivers have come in for softs. Frenzy, Erez, Chubb, and Avi. Everyone else has chosen the mediums. So they'll go to the end, definitely. I think Rob stayed out because I think he called safety car, so his tyres are a lap older than everyone else's, essentially. But he's going to gain a place here with Bounty coming into the pits. Strange call from Bounty. I don't know. Maybe he stayed out. Oh, Bounty's got ahead of him. So yeah, Bounty, maybe he's just tried to save, a lap fresher tyres than everyone else. I can't see another reason why you want to stay out, put himself in 10th, essentially. Any ideas, Alex, behind that?
Beg your pardon?
Any ideas why you would stay out an extra lap?
But people do it so you'll get a fresher set of tyres, right? Because it doesn't make much of a difference for some people, and you're just going to have like an extra lap of fresher tyres, and that'll make a big, especially if you're going to softs, it'll make a big difference in terms of neg.
I wouldn't be
people
surprised.
like to stay out an extra lap, come in and do a fresh set or a fresher set.
Yeah. Safety car's been out, what? This is the second lap it's been on. If I was Carl, I would slow down a little bit and then throw on a set of softs. Because he doesn't want to catch back and pack up at the moment. So if I was Carl,
he should come in again this lap, put on a set of softs.
Yeah. But he needs to back off.
Yeah,
because
he needs
at
to
the
back off
moment,
massively.
At the moment, yeah, he's right on the... here we go, he's backing off.
He should have come in... Did he come in? He didn't. He came in last lap, didn't he? Or did he not?
2 laps ago. He came in with everyone else, I think.
Yeah. He should have done it this lap. Well, the lap just gone.
I think he's okay. I think if he just keeps the gap now, he'll be okay. I think Mrs. Carl's probably going to him. They're saying you to slow down.
Yeah, probably.
Like, slow down a bit more.
He should slow down a bit more because the safety car will be going slow. The thing is, it's such a long run as well.
Yeah, it is. And he's like fairly close. I think it's going to be too close.
Yeah, it might be.
If
he needs to slow down to like 36 miles an hour, whatever it is. That's what he needs to do. Keep it like really slow pace. He can still come in. It's going to be a late call if it does, But if it doesn't, he needs to get in that pit lane, set us softs, catch up, done.
I think he's okay now. He's gapped it enough now to allow himself that space.
I think
He's okay now. Now he's okay. Now he's
so now
okay.
he wants to gun it. Now Carl, gun it and get a set of softs on. And then what you want to do is obviously
just take the time up to the back.
Close to the end, but get a nice heat into your softs. And then on the restart, you'll have a nice warm set of softs, and everyone will probably be struggling for temp.
Wait, Rob's doing the same as well.
Rob's listening. Yeah. Rob's listening. That's why.
Rob listens to us. He listens to the race engineers.
He does, mate.
Yeah, Rob's coming in now. So doing the same strat as Carl. He'll lose a place to El Stefano, but he'll gain a lovely fresh set of softs that are 2 laps younger than everyone else's.
Yeah, exactly.
And here we go. Carl is doing the same now, coming into the pits for Carl. Now, some might call it cheating, but it's not cheating as such because he's, he's kept within the safety car or the pit lane.
He's kept within the speed limit.
Yeah, the pit lane speed limit.
So that's the main thing.
And there we go. Now Carl can take a nice, easy drive up to the back of this pack and catch it at the right moment because it's going to come in no matter what this lap now.
Yeah, he just needs to. He's got so much time, and it goes so slow in the last sector. He doesn't have to push. He might want to back off just a smidge, just so he wants to get up there. But he doesn't want to lose temp in his tyres by getting there. And if he goes at this pace, he'll be up on them in like 2 corners time. Yeah,
he wants to really start pushing when they're on the bus stop and he's coming round 17.
Yeah, I mean, because when it says it's coming in, right, then Johnny's going to slow it down massively.
Yeah.
So he wants to kind of be coming up to the back of them, just as they're coming up to the bus stop. But at this pace, because he's gunning it, he's going to be up straight pretty much after Pill on, to be honest.
It's too late now. I think he's done it again. You can see it. Yeah, now it's 10 seconds.
It's still not too bad.
He's okay.
It's still not too bad. Like, they haven't got long left, and it's kind of straight. He's still going to have probably more temp than everyone else is going to have in their tyres.
Yeah.
He just needs to get ready. Yeah. So Johnny's going to he's going to take the safety car roll down.
I don't think it matters for Carl now because the fact he's had to slow down this much, he might as well catch up the pack.
Yeah, no, he's alright now. He's not too bad. He'll still have more temps. They cool down, but he's had that like a lap of decent running to get a lot of temp into his braking tyres.
We'll
want to see a full send now, Carl. You got warm brakes, warm tyres. Rob will love a full send. Rob lives for it.
Is he Carl in front of him, isn't he? Yeah. We'll jump on board with Jack, and we can see the restart. For Avi and Johnny. Johnny is holding much as he can because he knows Avi is going to have them soft. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Johnny hold it and ran bus stop. Oh, he's gone now. He's gone early. He's gone slightly early now. It's a bit deep into bus stop though, so it's going to cause a lot of time loss and gain for Avi. And they are off racing again. No,
it's too late.
Yeah, Carl pulled back too much. I think. What's Carl doing?
Carl, mate. Carl.
One extreme to the other, Carl.
That's it. It's all or nothing with Carl. All or nothing. That's the problem. So, okay, well, now he needs to get a move on and try and catch up with Rob and the rest of them. How's Johnny going to fare on those mediums? Same for Jack and even Moyland, actually. Avi on those softs.
Oh, Avi's
looking to make a move up the inside
Oh.
of Johnny, but always thinking better of it. There's only going to be like one lap of DRS, so if Avi can get him now and pull away, then by that last lap, this could be a win for Avi. Look at the traction difference coming through these corners.
Isn't it? But also, don't forget as well, you got the 3 other drivers in this battle are all on mediums.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if Avi clears Johnny and can pull away,
Carl's at a spin.
Oh, Carl.
Carl's at a spin. Thing is, with Avi needs to, like you said, make the move around this section of track because he'll gain so much with his setup over Johnny. That the straights, don't forget, he'll reel him back into the straights. But there's no DRS yet, so this is the time he's got to really try and get him through the end of sector 2, really. Essentially, he's trying to make the move.
This is the thing. He doesn't want to get him just before a straight.
No, he won't be able to get him after the straight or during the straight.
This is the problem because Johnny's low wings are going to just kind of ruin him there.
But this top 4 have once again just left the pack on their own, and it's now a battle once again for Johnny, Avi, Jack, and Moylan's. Avi in the best situation at the moment he can be on these soft tyres, but Jack is all over the back of him as well, and Moylan's like to fall off actually. Moylan's dropping off a little bit.
He is a little bit. I mean, obviously Jack's going to have insane pace, and all Johnny has to do is kind of feed Avi
penalty
into
for
Jack.
Moylan's.
Oh,
Moylan's got a penalty, so that's going to put him out the run in there for this win. Yellow flags again as his teammate has a bit of a spin as well.
So here we go. Can Avi use the extra traction that he had up by Rouge and Radion to get a better slipstream? He kind of can, but he's just not quick enough. Johnny is so fast on that straight line.
He's got to do it
needs
here.
To make a move.
This is the time now. Avi's got to make the push here.
The second and third sector, this is where Avi really needs to go for it, like you said. He needs to just... He's going to have to full send it, mate. He's going to have to full send.
But right now, he's always pushing him round, essentially. It's just got to be a lunge into a chicane. He's got so much more traction than Johnny. He's having to lift off so much. As Johnny's a penalty. He's forced him into a penalty now as Avi makes the move. Mate, he's going around the inside. Outside for John. What's the spin?
Johnny's round. Oh, Moylan has to take evasive action there. Is Moylan going to be alright after that? Is he going to spin too? Looks like he's kind of...
Moylan's okay. Moylan's okay. Johnny has lost out to everyone.
Now, this is the problem. When there's like a safety car like a few laps before, everyone's so close. You spin now like he has. Now he's down in 10th.
Oh no, that's just going to really put a hamper on his championship win, and Moylan is up into a podium spot, especially with Chubb there.
Chubb. Nice to see Chubb up there in fourth. I don't know how he's been doing overall, but I remember he was having a bit of a stinker last time.
It's pretty much the same. He's missed out a lot of races though because he had I think rig issues, so he's missed out a few races. Avi now being released has gapped Jack, and he's now out of DRS threat with 2 laps to go of DRS. Yellow flags are waving again. Who's gone round? It's Frenzy. Frenzy's gone round. Yeah. That's something we don't say very often. Frenzy going round. As here we go. That's El Stefano coming down there. Rob, is he going to be on the attack of Johnny? Softs versus mediums. Yeah, it's got DRS, but again, we know that Johnny's got that that unlimited pace he's got with the 1-1 wings.
Yeah, with those 1-1 wings. Kind of filthy, really.
It is nuts. Like I said, rolled him a little bit. Big twitch from Rob, and we've caught it on camera in 4K. Rob's gone round.
Oh, no.
Oh, Rob. Keep going, Rob. You got time.
So well.
We've got Erez. Little battle here for 5th place. Womack, Scotty, Erez, Bounty. And also Johnny's catch up this pack as well. Keep an eye on the gap between Avi and Jack. We'll jump to that in a second as the approach. As Bounty making a move there on Erez, going around the outside of Campus. Can he keep it in? He's got the inside now, and he does. Great move there from Bounty, and he's now up in the 7th place. Super Bounty, mate.
And I can't believe they're actually going to remove some bounties from some of the...
I know.
I like a bounty, mate.
I do like a bounty. I like it. They're a nice little change to having just pure chocolate. Don't forget, I'm still upset with Celebration to get rid of the Dad's truffle. That's a crime. Fucking crime. Yeah.
That. My favourite one was like, it was like Brazilian toffee or something.
Oh,
in, like, one of the roses, and it was like
roses.
It was like the hardest sweet. It was like the hardest sweet. I
remember. Yeah,
remember the hard sweet. It was chocolate, but obviously with toffee inside it, and it tasted so good. And then it's just not there. It's gone.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's ridiculous, man.
Avi and Jack.
Ruined, mate.
Avi and Jack said these softs could have they fallen off? Is it now time for Jack? Jack is going to try and go around the outside, and he seems to get a super move done. And Jack's going to retake the lead. Frenzy retired. That's in the pits.
We'll see if Avi's still got grip coming through those corners, but Jack's waiting for literally the best time possible down that back straight.
Yeah, just watching the overtake there from Johnny's on the comeback. Big twitch there from Johnny as he rode the curb. Super Bounty on Womax as well as they are battling out now for still for 5th place. As Scotty's got past Womax. Can Bounty do the same thing? Gap between Avi and Jack is coming down, but I think it's not enough time for Jack. Sorry, for Avi now. We're going to jump back on board actually with this battle, because this is battle for first. Don't give me a good angle, man. Jesus Christ. What is this angle? There we go. So Jack, having put on out qualified everyone during the wet session, put the right strategy on, put the right tyres on at the right time, had a bit of he pulled away the whole race. Safety cars kind of put a hamper to his progress, but he's come back on the medium tyres and he's won this race in Spa. Avi comes in second. Moreland, after his recovery drive, his little spin, comes in third. Will he keep it though? Would there be a penalty on the horizon for Avi? Or was there contact between the two of them? We don't know. Womack chopped up in the fourth with no penalties. Great thing for him. Scotty into fifth, Chubb into sixth, Johnny's in seventh, Erez in eighth, Super Bounty in ninth with his penalty, and finally Rob will come in to take the last point in 10th, followed by Erez, and Mr. Carl, last but not least, will cross the line in 12th position. There could be potential penalty on the horizon, but we didn't see much from the angle we were given, but it looked like another Max Lewis incident we saw in Brazil this week. Fuck me, it's got really loud.
Verstappen's reasoning is so bullshit. Well, I knew he wasn't going to give me the space, so I just went for it. So you literally just ran into him, man.
Yeah.
I hate Verstappen so much. They're not giving the place back to Perez.
Yeah, is that? Do you know what? It's a joke.
After Perez helped him out so much, like last year as well, and even this year.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Verstappen is a scumbag, mate. He's an absolute scumbag. Can't stand the guy.
There we go. Here's your final standings for this weekend in Spa. Jack has a perfect weekend, pole, fastest lap and the race win. Avi in second, Moreland in third, Womack's in fourth, great thing for him, Boogie in fourth, clean race. Fifth place was Scotty, Chubb is in sixth, seventh is Johnny, eighth is Erez, ninth is Bounty, and 10th for the last point will be Rob's. El Stefano and Carl come in 11th and 12th, and our DNFers with Frenzy retired in the pits, Booker in 14th, 15th, Hazojo, and GDC is also our first DNF that got beached, basically got disqualified, so it's a big shame for him. But that wraps up the race for one more week, and we're down to our last four races to go.
There you go.
Alright, yeah, so what annoyed me with the whole Max Lewis thing and Max Checo thing was that when you watched a replay side by side of Max and Lewis and Max and Ocon in Brazil a few years ago, they're identical, and both times Ocon was apparently in the right, and they're both opposite. They literally flip situation around. So something's not right there. Something's not right. He's an idiot. And then for Checo, it's just a fucking joke. Like, Checo it'll start upsetting when you hear his radio thing where he's just like, it shows you what kind of guy he really is. Like, after everything, like you say, he's done for him. Essentially won him the championship last year, defending Lewis like a madman, and then he just doesn't get it repaid back to him, which is a huge shame.
That's it. That's the biggest problem, man. He's completely scumbagged him.
Alright, so there we go. So let's quickly have a look at next week's race on the RPR calendar. Where is it? There it is. So next week we will be racing in Canada, my favourite track on the circuit. So the remaining races being Canada, Azerbaijan, Saudi Arabia, ending with a Abu Dhabi sprint. It's been a great race, and it's going to be a great season. It's going to be a very close one, but Jack once again has extended his lead by another couple of few points. Nevo, fun, good to be back.
Yeah, it was nice, man. I missed it, and then I kind of wish, like I said, my rig and everything was set up so I could have raced last night and then just commentate today, but it is what it is. Hopefully, if I'm back on more Mondays, I can jump in a bit more.
Rob just said, my spin cost me places with the pens at the end. Yeah, it did. You had a clean race. If you'd have just kept it going, you'd have been up in like at least fourth, well, at least fifth, because Wimats was in fourth, wasn't he? So at least fifth place. So it's a big shame, Rob. But yes, unfortunately, that's how it goes sometimes. So don't forget to join us next week here for round 20 now? Round 19 in Canada. Thank you, Rob, for subscribing with Prime. Really appreciate it. And for once, I did it one more time so you can see my little graphic. Woo! Little hobo running. Thank you for that, Rob. Yeah, so don't forget to join DXD Rob Sim Racer on Friday for TTFL at 8:30, followed by 8:15, followed by GP2 again round here in Spa at 10:30, and then we're off to GP3 on Sunday, maybe featuring Nevo. We'll wait and see what happens on the day, but Nevo will be racing here in Spa as well, and then back to Monday.
I'm definitely I'm sick.
But yeah, Nevo, thank you for jumping in, and let's go play some Civs.
Yeah, I'm currently playing it right now.
Yeah. Alright guys, well, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next week. Goodbye.
See you later. Bye.